Hello and welcome. Today I am going to make raw food vegan nachos. Now I'm on my off day, my cheat day, my rest day, and I get to eat. So I'm going to show you how I make them. Okay? So for the nachos, I'm going to start with the hamburger. You put 1 cup of raw almonds into your food processor. You take about 1 teaspoon of olive oil, maybe a half to 1 teaspoon of olive oil. You put that in there. This is NACHOS. It's organic NACHOS. It's basically a raw, unpasteurized soy sauce. It adds the salty flavor. So I put about a teaspoon, it's all to taste, into my almonds. Now see, what I'm doing is I'm taking these almonds and I'm going to flavor them like they're meat, so that I won't even know the difference between meat on the street and my almond pate here. This is my taco meat. Okay? So then I have red chili pepper, organic. I put about a half a teaspoon in there. It's all to taste, so you can always add more or less. I take some garlic powder, half a teaspoon, put that in there. Onion powder, organic. Cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon. Maybe a little less than a half a teaspoon, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon if you don't like it real hot. Chili powder, organic chili powder. I'm going to put probably about the same thing, half to a quarter teaspoon depending on your liking. And cumin, we're going to put that in there to just add a little bit more flavor. Now what I do is I take about 2 tablespoons of organic pickle juice, the juice from the pickles, and I put that in there. Believe it or not, that adds a really good taste. So I've got everything in here. The last thing that I'm going to put in here, these are sun-dried tomatoes. They're organic. They come in olive oil, and this is really the trick that makes it taste like meat. So I take about 1 of these, depending on how much I'm making, put 1 of those in there. Now I'm just going to blend this in my food processor once I plug it in. Now, when you blend it, you'll notice, and I'll just take this off, it becomes, it looks like little ground hamburger almost. You can see that. It turns into a hamburger-like consistency. Okay? You can see that. So I would ground it up just a little bit more right now to give it a little bit of a softer texture. Okay, and you'll kind of know because the food processor will actually stop spinning. It'll just be the blade spinning, but there will be nothing in it, and that's about when it's ready. So I've got this little hamburger-like consistency or texture. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. Now on this plate, what you see here are organic, and I'm looking for my, hold on one second. Okay, so what you see here, I actually buy these from the store, but you can make them. They're from Red Pepper Foods. They're corn chips. Now in them are organic corn, organic golden flax, organic carrot, organic onion, and then organic jalapeno and sea salt. So these are little chips that I can buy at my local health food store, and they're so good. Because I don't always like to make chips. It takes a while, you know, and sometimes I don't have the time because I work all day and all types of things. So here's your chip. What I'm going to do is take the guacamole that I've already made. My guacamole, very simple. It's 1 avocado. It's about a ½ teaspoon of salt, about 1 teaspoon of lemon, garlic to taste, onion powder to taste, so garlic powder and onion powder to taste, and then just about a ½ teaspoon of cumin. So I take that, I've already mixed it up. I'm going to take each one of these chips and I'm going to put the guacamole on each of the chips. So I'm just spreading it on my nacho chip. There you go. And now, once you've done that, you're going to take the hamburger that you've already made and you put a little bit of the hamburger on each one of the chips. Our hamburger made out of almonds, organic, vegan, raw, good for your body, good for your soul, good for your spirit. So now that we've covered our chip, the next thing I do is take tomato, chopped tomato. I have already chopped the tomato, and I put just a little bit of tomato on each one of the chips. So now it looks like this. And then I take onion, and put that on each one of the chips as well. Now I got a pico de gallo recipe from one of my friends, and it was really good. I put the pico de gallo on this recipe, so it tastes better with pico de gallo than just tomatoes and onion. But I'm going to be on my cleanse tomorrow, so I couldn't make a whole big batch of pico de gallo. So I'm just using tomato and onion. Now, last, we take our raw food sour cream, vegan, and we just take a little bit of the sour cream, and this is from the video I made, how to make raw vegan sour cream. And I just put a little bit on each of the chips. And there you go. That's a completely 100% organic raw food meal. And these nachos, my friends can't tell half the time that they're raw. They really like them. They have great flavor. And sometimes in the raw food world, when you're mixing things together, it doesn't taste right. The ingredients are so basic and simple that it tastes like real nachos. So that's my raw food nacho recipe. I hope you try it, like it, and enjoy it. Have a great day.